Hey, this is Matthias Ranker with Guitar Control, and today we're going to be talking about how to play the pentatonic scale in one string, making awesome licks. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and remember to click on the link in the description to get the tab.
Alright, so what we're going to be doing now, we're going to be checking pentatonic scales played in one line. So what we're doing at the beginning, see how I went from here to there. So let me play that slowly for you. So what I would like to do, I would like to talk a little bit about the technique first before going into the actual note. So you would think that, oh my God, this is so hard to play it all over. How am I going to remember, right? Like, it's like, well, how can I cannot even play the notes. No, but it's actually very simple. So what I often do a lot of times, there are two things that I do. I either put one of the things that I do, I like to mute notes in between notes, and that gives you space to move the fingers across the fretboard. So if I'm trying to do with one finger, it's gonna be hard, you know. It's like you're gonna get lost and eventually play whatever scale you're gonna end up playing the whole tone scale. So what I like to do, I like to play a little bit of hybrid picking with my middle finger, and with the pick I play a muted note right there. So try to practice this. You play one note, and then you mute the one on the other string. So you have, for example, the first string, and you play that with your middle finger, and then you mute the second string, and you play that with the pick. Now, it's not going to work if you leave the finger there. It's going to be a little bit complicated. So you're going to have to move almost as if you're doing this movement. And it's going to be a little bit of a coordination thing at the beginning. But yeah, try doing this. So what you gotta do first, you gotta learn the scale. So in this case, we were playing the D minor pentatonic scale once again, but you can play any scale you want, right? So we're going from here, from the 10th fret of the first string. We're on the first string, right? So 10th fret of the first string to the 13th fret, 15th fret, 17th fret, back to 10th fret, right? Then 8th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, and first fret, the only thing that we can get there. And then we can just keep going, right? But so what I want you to do, I want you to just try from here to here, using one finger only, okay? You're gonna be like, oh, but why should I use one finger if I have so many fingers? You know, well, this is the whole point of this exercise, and it sounds really, really cool when you're playing it. It looks really cool actually when you're playing it. When you're playing it on your guitar, it looks like, oh my God, it's like running all over the neck. So anyway, try to do this. Right? And now what I'm going to do, what I did here before in that exercise, I was doing, I started with a little bit of a really pocket line, and I went into the 15th fret to the 17, and I hammer on there, and then I immediately go into the 13th fret to the 15, right, and hammer on there, and then I go 13, 15 of the second string, and then I start my lines down. So after that, I start going from the 13 to the 10th, to the 8th, 5th, 3rd, and 1st. And we go. Right? So 13, muted, 10, muted, 8th, muted, 5th, muted, 3rd, muted, 1st, muted. And then you can end here. Or you can keep it going, you know. I'm sorry. You can just finish there, or maybe even go back there. Let's go again, right there. But it's super cool to have it in between, right? Like you're playing. Especially if you're going for that, like, jazzy fusion tone or like, something like that, and you're like playing a little bit with your bridge pickup and you're like, and stuff like that, or maybe with your neck pickup. Anyway, so that's a cool technique to keep in mind, and you can use it in many strings. It doesn't work only there. Sometimes I even like go here. I use it like very little, right? Like in just a little bit, like right there. See, I used it like only for a little bit, but I mean, it goes crazy. Now, the next thing that I was trying to tell you, I was going to show you, is this technique that I use. I just like to put passing tones in between. So sometimes I'm playing a scale and I'm going like, and then I'm putting notes that don't even belong to a scale, just totally chromatic, and I go like, right? So you just keep going down or up. So for example, in this case, I am like, that'll be the D minor pentatonic scale, right? So, and you're, for example, there in the 6th fret of the 2nd string, and then you could do this, for example. You could go into the 6th to the 5th, and then you just keep sliding down until you reach a common note with the actual scale. And you can do that everywhere, you can. And it doesn't even have to be the slide. You could just be doing like, you could just be doing whatever you want. Like, for example, you could be doing like bendings. You could be doing, and you could be like, and you're going down in each fret. And actually, it works incredible when you're a little bit lost and you're like, man, I'm trying to go to that side of the guitar. What do I do? And you're like, and you just go there, Yeah, so these are 2 useful techniques that you should try, and they're going to make you look like you're like going all over the fretboard without having to play all those complicated things, right? Like that goes all the way there, right? Like all that or stuff like all those really complicated stuff. With this one, it's super simple, man. Everybody can play. And it works great as a passage. That's it.
And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and now you're able to play the pentatonic scale in 1 string all over the neck. As usual, remember to click on the link in the description to get the tab, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily guitar lessons. Also, I would love to know, what scale do you enjoy playing the most on guitar? Leave your answer down below as a comment. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get better at guitar, click on any of these videos on the screen for awesome guitar lessons.